Welcome to another edition of The Story Behind the Car. This is my truck. It's a 1961 Chevy Apache Stepside, and along with my friend Lynn, we've been building this for almost 4 years. This is not my official video, the story behind this truck. I just wanted to go out this morning. It's first part of December, and it was very cold this morning, but it warmed up rather nicely. I don't have heat in the truck. Don't have AC, but right now, today I could have rolled the window down a little bit and I've had all the AC I want. It was 10 degrees this morning, but here it's probably about 30, and it warmed up to even more than that, about 40. But anyway, I wanted to take an opportunity to shoot this. So this is at an airfield. It's about 35 miles from my house, and it's a World War II Navy base, and really a cool facility. And this is a hangar, but I'll have some more photos and video of my truck parked around this building. And then I also shot photos and video on the inside. They have a B-25 Mitchell bomber, but it's I didn't ask where it was. It's not here today, but really a really cool airplane. And I've actually have some video of me about maybe 10 years ago in it when they started up the engines. And then I also have a Grumman Avenger inside, and so I shot some video of that. And then they have a like a Piper Cub. I can't remember what it was, but it's a small plane. So anyway, this is my truck, and I shot this because on the other side of the hangar, which is really a cool place, there were trucks there, but then they ended up moving it. So here's the front of my truck, and here's my LS motor. So this is out of a 02 Tahoe 5.3 LS, and then I changed the intake. You can see I got the intake from Boris from Street Machinery, and then we painted it the Fawn, same as the interior, the interior of the vehicle as well as the engine bay. And then you can't really see it, but the engine itself is orange, Chevy orange. And then the manifolds, I had, it's not powder coated, I forgot what the hell it's called now, but anyway, that turned out really cool. Those are 18-inch Detroit steel wheels, and just a excellent riding truck. Don't have heat and AC in it, but I actually dressed really warm today, thinking I was going to freeze my you-know-what off. And the truck is pretty solid as far as sealing out the air. My wife ended up painting those the Chevrolet letters for me. It came out really, really nice. But anyway, it was I wasn't cold at all, but I was surprised. I was expecting it to be really cold. And then the White Buffalo Ranch, that's not actually a real place. There's a story behind that, and I'll tell that when I do the official video of my truck. But like I say, it was a beautiful day, and I wanted to, even though there's snow on the ground, I wanted to get out. So there's the hangar on this side of the building, and it's a World War II. One of the guys there that works at the museum told me there's only 4 of these hangars left, and they built, I don't know, they built hundreds, maybe thousands. This is the other side of the building. So I've got some still photos, and years ago I had a 1961 Buick LeSabre bubble top, and I got some photos and where I'm parked right here, and those photos look great. I always really liked them. Unfortunately, that late model cars are there. They didn't move those. There was a couple right where my truck is, and they were gracious enough to move those. But I'll probably come back out here in the spring or summer when nobody's around. When we get inside on that next video, the guys that are driving those vehicles were working on that Grumman Avenger, and they were working on the I don't know what they were working on. They weren't working on the engine. So these are some still shots that I shot, and I just like that Texaco sign, and you can see there's snow on the ground. And then I just took some random shots that I thought were pretty cool with my truck by that hangar, and I'll probably frame a couple of these, but I just wanted to get some various angles, and I thought, what the hell, I'll put them in this video. And you know, those that want to see the truck and stick around, and if you're not interested, then move on. So just a little bit of a different video. And then once springtime comes around, I'll get with Lynn and we'll both do a story behind the truck. You may have seen a couple of other videos. I flew down during the start of the pandemic. I flew down to Beaumont, Texas, and ended up $50 airfare one way, and I bought the ticket 3 days before I left and flew down and drove this truck back. And then you know, the idea, I was talking to Lynn, and I said, man, it would be great to have a V8 in it, and it morphed into this, way more than I expected. This is a total frame off. Every nut and bolt was either media blasted, primed and painted, or I bought new, and there isn't anything on here that wasn't cleaned, media blasted, painted or powder coated. And it really turned out well. I shouldn't say there isn't anything. You can see the mirrors, I left those original, and then also the front scoop, oh shoot, I can't even think, those like snorkels on the top there, or the top of the hood, those are original. And I guess that's about, well, no, I was about to say the bumpers, but the bumpers were new or painted as well. So hope you enjoy the video. This is just me after I left, and it was just beautiful with the snow on the ground, and just got out and drove. I'm going to go ahead and shut up so you can listen to the engine. And thanks again for watching. Please consider subscribing, like, any comments. I try to respond to every one of the comments. Thanks again, and I will talk to you on the next video.